I was talking to somebody about burnout the other day and realized that she was an expert. She's delivered TED Talks on this topic. And as she began to speak, I realized that I was a victim of burnout. And if it happened to me, it can probably happen to a lot of other people. So, what can we do about it? That's next on Let's Lattice. I'm Peter Schramm. Episode 101, Belonging or Burnout. Belonging is what makes us unique. When we have a great sense of belonging inside our organization, inside our company, people want to stay here. They want to come to work, and people are happy. They're excited to participate in what's going on. On the other hand, what happens whenever we lose that sense of belonging? What happens whenever we don't feel like we're part of something larger than us? Well, usually that goes along with burnout. People don't feel connected and they're overwhelmed, overworked, overstressed, and burnout can oftentimes lead to mental health issues. On average, people are working almost 5 hours a week extra. The World Health Organization states that people working 55 hours or more are very close to burnout and at high risk for mental health issues. And if those are the averages, think about how many people have already gotten to that mental health issue. So we have to think about our people. We have to be proactive rather than reactive. Our employees are our most important part of the company, our most important asset. So belonging or burnout? What the heck does mentorship have to do with this? So belonging is something that is enabled when we have a structured, formal mentorship. The concept of people helping people, being there for one another. We have to make sure that it's something that the highest level of leadership is bought into, committed to, and excited about. Without a formal, structured mentorship program, burnout is more likely. Now you might say, hey Pete, we don't have a mentorship program and nobody's burnt out. Okay, statistically speaking, more than half of the US workforce is at least burnt out some of the time. So think about your team. Does that statistic apply to you? Think about whenever you onboard new people to your team. The first week, you always show them where the bathroom is. You always show them how to set up their email. But in the second week, we need to establish those mentors, connect them to the people early. We don't want to wait. And by establishing this formal structured mentorship program, connecting them to others that are there, a resource, a lifeline before it's needed, you can prevent burnout in your organization. But what about the cost? Is this actually going to save me money? Is this going to save me time? Well, the answer is yes, of course. So think about those productive employees you have today and how much of an output they produce. What if we could create more great employees? What if we could increase the productivity inside your organization? So this sense of belonging, this mentorship is going to drive up your output. And whenever we can avoid burnout, we can actually save our companies a lot of money. Maybe you don't think this can impact your organization, but burnout is on the rise. Are you going to be an organization that has a burnout problem? Or are you going to help enable people to help people? That's Let's Lattice. I'm Peter Schramm.